Hello and welcome back to my channel. This video is part of a series here at International Yankee English, where we will talk about how to write well, Writing Wednesday. You will learn everything from what academic English is, to how to write a thesis statement, to how to edit and proofread. So be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And let's get into today's video. Today we will have a quick look at introductions and conclusions. In this video, we will look at what you need to include in both introductions and conclusions, in what order you will include it, and how much to include. Let's start with introductions. When you think about writing your introduction, think about a funnel. A funnel has a wide top with the most general information of your introduction included at the beginning, and then you get to more specific information as you get further and further along, and you finish it off with your thesis statement. Hook your reader at the beginning, outline the main ideas of your paper, include any necessary key terms, and link into your thesis statement at the bottom. Think about an interesting hook to start your paper with to grab your reader's attention. Try to avoid cliches, such as using a dictionary definition of a word. Include any relevant background information or key terms that the reader needs to know. Outline the purpose of the paper, going from general to specific, and finish it off with your well-worded, succinct thesis statement. Moving on to the structure of the very first sentence, while it is important to hook your reader, you must also make sure that the information you give in that first sentence makes sense for the main idea of your paper. The formula shown here is a good one to use. You start with the time phrase, you introduce the topic, and you develop it a little bit further so that you can set the scene for the paper. Both the introduction and the conclusion, respectively, should be about 8 to 10% the length of your total paper. Don't forget to check the video on thesis statements from this series in order to learn how to write a strong thesis statement. It is extremely important that the thesis statement you present in the introduction and that you tie back into your conclusion is well written and that it properly represents the main idea of your paper. Moving on to conclusions, you must include these 4 things. A summary of the main points of your paper, though it should be written in a more conclusive way now that you have given all of your arguments or your main ideas with details that have examples and elaboration and analysis. Then you need to link to your thesis statement. You need to address any limits that your paper or research has. And you should make any future recommendations or suggestions for further reading or actions that should be taken on the topic at hand. Do not include any new information, though, that would raise any questions that you have not answered in your paper. The goal of your paper should be to answer any questions that your reader has on the topic rather than raise new ones, unless the main idea is to have a discussion-led thesis statement. That is a different form of writing than argumentative or expository. To learn more about this topic, you can follow us on many different platforms. We have a free Facebook support group for our subscribers. We have online courses on Patreon. We have an Instagram page that we update regularly, as well as a LinkedIn page. Thank you for watching today's video as part of our Writing Wednesday series here at International Yankee English. I also post weekly videos every Saturday called Study Saturday. I have a Facebook support group. I run free conversation classes every month on Zoom, and I also am launching my official website as well as Patreon account where you can get different levels of English support. So be sure to check that all out. If you haven't, I will have links below in the description box. And I hope to see you next time at either Study Saturday or Writing Wednesday. Bye!